All right, Alex. Hey, you're the what is it called in this game? Narrator.
I am the narrator.
Yeah, narrate us into the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, just start. Just cold opening.
Okay.
Silly.
Well, hello everyone. This is the podcast, and I'm in charge, so we know it's gonna be a fun time. Today we're playing the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. And I think we have a panel where you can see the actual adventure that we're gonna play.
Yeah, it's coming up right now.
High tech.
Vamping. There we go. This is Deadpool roleplays the Marvel Universe.
Ooh.
In Marvel Multiverse. Yes.
So many universes.
That's what makes the multiverse. Yeah.
Whoa.
So we are gonna see some fun characters doing some goofy, wacky stuff. So let's introduce our cast of characters for the episode. Whoever's feeling called can start us off.
I'll introduce my character. For those of you who really want to know, I think I uploaded this to the
American Express Platinum card.
Excuse me. That was my bad.
Hold on, let's get more on that. The American Express Platinum card.
We're not sponsored.
What kind
We're
of
not
rewards
sponsored.
do we get?
Get more power where you go with
Number?
American Express, the only high-powered credit card out there for you to plunge yourself deep into debt, but feel good about knowing all those points
no
that you're
free
getting.
Sponsors. No free sponsors.
Oh,
So what are
okay,
we
get
doing?
out of here, AMX.
Back to what I was saying. This is my podcast now. On the Twitch channel is a stream that we did. It was me, Alex, and Eric, where we made Marvel characters, and I am playing that character. His name is Guns for Hands. Guess what, guys? His hands had been scientifically changed into guns.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
I need some prop guns right now.
Oh, you do need prop guns. We should all be dressed as our characters.
Oh, God. I have to go out and buy a Carmen Rider suit then.
I just have to wake up in the morning and that's it.
Aside from the medical miracle of having guns for hands, what does Guns for Hands look like?
Guns for Hands is a 5'11", 186-pound male. Let's see, what else do I have? Distinguishing features, has guns for hands.
Very helpful.
Black hair. He's just a normal dude, but he has guns for hands.
So he just walks around in like a hoodie and jeans, like that's his superhero costume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I'm here
I
for
made
it.
one of his what is it in this game? Traits? Tags is his he has a public identity. He is
Guns for Hands all the time. Is that
no?
that's what
His
that
real
means?
name is Bob Goodhands.
Well,
But everyone
that would
knows
mean
his name.
He has a secret identity. Everybody knows Bob Goodhands is Guns for Hands.
Yeah, exactly. It's Bob Guns for Hands.
That's a hard secret
Good
to
hands.
hide.
Yeah.
He's just always walking around with his hands in his
Guys,
pockets.
this is a very
He's always got
complicated
mittens.
backstory. I think if I remember correctly, it was written by ChatGPT. I don't
Yes,
know.
it was.
I really love the world where Bob Goodhands has to hide that he's the superhero Guns for Hands. He's like, hey, can you hand me that thing from over there?
He goes to shake someone's hand and he's like, don't worry, the safety's on.
All right. Well, that's the first character in our wacky crew. Who else would like to introduce themselves? I'll start pointing.
Don't do me yet. I'm changing my photo and my character sheet just disappeared.
I can go. I'm ready.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Hit us with it.
I am taking full advantage of this whole multiverses thing and blatantly ripping off my character from an alternate reality. Anyone that's familiar with the anime Crayola Shin-chan, I am playing Action Bastard, who is a fictional character within that show. He's basically like a Power Ranger type character, like a Kamen Rider. So he's got the outfit, this kind of suit, and he's got the wacky, like utility belt sort of thing going on. And I actually have Action Bastard's history, if you'd all like to hear it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Action Bastard was part of a hero troop that mostly protected Japan and South Asia. After the rest of his team was brutally murdered in a battle to save Tokyo, he abandoned his original hero identity and was reborn as Action Bastard. His real identity is unknown to all, and his past is a complete mystery. He now travels the world, lending his strength and personal sense of right and wrong to those in need, or willing to pay, depending on the situation. And he's basically like a C-tier action hero that would like always show up late to like, if it was the Avengers facing off against Thanos, he'd show up right after Thanos had snapped and left Earth and be like, oh shit, did I miss it? So, he doesn't have a team or home base because he's just a wandering individual. And the character's background from the anime that I am borrowing is that he was originally a movie stuntman. And that's where a lot of his training comes from. So he knows how to take falls and do basic combat
Jackie Chan.
stuff. Yeah.
Awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I
Des or
think
Chris?
that brings us to Des.
Yeah. So I am playing Rin Kimura, which is a pre-gen that we have here. She's an inhuman, only exposed because of a bomb that happened during the Thanos invasion. From Earth 616, her arms are like metal wires like spun around to look kind of like forearms and hands, but she can control them and then whip them around in the air like ribbons. I got a boo thing named Annabelle. And yeah, I was part of the Defenders at some point, Fearless Defenders, and also as Guardians of the Galaxy. And that's about
Okay.
all yeah.
That's
a
very
real
fun.
a real Marvel character, not a fake one like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know a ton about the Inhumans, other than they were kind of a plot point in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
In a really
Oh,
bad
yeah.
TV show, right?
It was all over the place. So that'll be fun. Chris,
I am not my first character, nor my second character. I am my third character right now, which is Hitmonkey. I know nothing about Hitmonkey. Like, I know nothing about a lot of these Marvel characters, but Hitmonkey was this macaque that lives in the deep jungle, and there was a hitman that showed up, and everybody else wanted to keep him and protect him, but he wanted to get rid of him. So they kicked me out, and I'm like, what the hell, man? So then everybody comes in. A bunch of people were looking for this hitman, finds him being protected by these monkeys, and they kill everybody. So I got all pissed off at what happened to the people, my beloved people that kicked me out, and all died for this guy. So I pick up his weapons and whatnot and go murder all those people. So I'm kind of like an assassin for hire. I'm really short, like 2 feet tall. I got this like I don't know what's the movie with John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson, Pulp Fiction. I'm wearing a suit like that, walking
That one.
around everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what else. yeah, I'm just a short little death machine. So
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
guns blazing, tail whipping, death machine.
And notably, still a monkey.
Still a monkey. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have a hard time communicating with your team, but that's okay. That's where a lot of the fun comes from. Okay, so that's our whole cast of characters. So let's talk about what's a day in the life for these characters. What do you see them doing prior to the adventure calling them?
Well, Rin owns her own dance studio. She does have a past in dance, so I see day to day probably just running classes and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's where I would be.
Sure.
Hold on, I gotta come up with something fun.
He was at the gun store buying new hands.
I was gonna say, is that Walmart in the hunting department?
No, he's a Starbucks barista.
God, that would be so hard. So Bob Goodhands, his
Yes.
previous occupation was he was a criminal, but since his change in his hands, he became I wouldn't say a hero is the correct term, but he stopped trying to steal stuff because he couldn't with the lack of hands. He instead I'm reading through ChatGPT's description of him. Hold on.
I want to know,
But
like,
it
how does
said-
he get dressed?
That's a great question. I'm sure we'll explore that here soon. But, Bob embraced his role as a reluctant hero, using his pistol hands to fight crime and protect the innocent in his city. So I think he has tried to join in on some like hero groups, but has so far failed. And that's why he's without a current team, as stated in my character sheet.
I love
Yeah,
that. What? So like he just
I
got
mean-
rejected from another superhero team?
Yeah, like
don't
one
wanna
time it's just,
say that-
he went to go shake the leader's hand. He shot him in the hand. And the next time it's
no.
like, because he's still learning how to use his guns for hands. So
Also, just if you're watching a drinking game, every time Kevin says guns for hands, take a
Oh
shot.
my god! But we are not reliable for any kind of hospital or medical bills after that.
Yeah, please do that with water or non-alcoholic beverages.
Mm.
I think he's currently trying to find a new a superhero team, not a super,
Okay.
but just a hero
Love it.
team.
Yeah, somewhere to put his guns for hands to work.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
love
feel
it.
kind of
Okay.
like a jackass a little bit because, like, I have some messed up hands, but I can control them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of rubbing it in your face a little bit.
I got some. There's a joke with there's a joke there somewhere. I'll just Never
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna let you guys find it.
I love that. That's so funny. All right. Yeah. Who else has got what? What are you doing? What's your everyday thing? What? Where are you at?
I'm gonna imagine that Action Bastard probably tries to act like he's one of the mainline superheroes, like, you know, with Captain America or whatever, but he has like a beat up old like hatchback is his transportation. And so he just rolls around with wherever he can in his hatchback with like a second-rate police scanner, just waiting to hear a police call. Because he's obviously in like an independent operator, so it's not like he has like a radio. He's not going to get the signal from the home base to tell him, hey, shit's going on at the bank, get over there. He's just waiting until he hears things already going on and then tries to get there in his busted up little hatchback. So he's just like rolling through like the streets, you know,
Yeah.
hoping to find a criminal to stop.
there's like a call over the police scanner that there's like a fire downtown, and Action Bastard's like on it, and then like tries to get there as quickly as possible, but it's been resolved by the time.
Yeah, like the firemen are like packing up and getting ready to leave by the time he pulls up. He's like, damn it.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, Chris.
A typical day for Hit Monkey is he'll walk around town, but not dressed up like in a suit. He'll just like look like a regular run of the mill monkey, and he'll just
That's walking through the city.
Yeah, and he's just like he's people watching. I don't know. Think like in New York where there's just people like playing guitar or whatever shows they're doing down in Times Square and whatnot. And he'll just walk around, people watch, and like when people start to notice him, he'll like do things like they'll be expecting him to do monkey things like monkey see, monkey do, but he'll flip it so he makes them look like a fool, like just makes fun of everybody in his own way, just making silly scenes out of people because he's like really offended that everybody's like, oh god, look at the cute little monkey. So he's always like pulling practical jokes on passersby and stuff.
Nice. I love that.
Nice.
All right. So, how does Hit Monkey get his contracts typically?
So I think probably like when he's doing all this stuff, he's made connections, from his origin story. Word got back about this monkey that was able to take on this entire elite team of people. And so he probably knows like a few basic like sign language type things, not much where he could carry on conversations, but I think there's kind of like a secret code that he kind of has. And, he'll pick up his contracts on the street, maybe go in a back alleyway and kind of, haggle as much as he can. And he's kind of made a name for himself in the underworld because he has a reputation that precedes him.
Right. Okay, so I think for Hit Monkey, you receive this contract for a potential gig. And there's coordinates, but you don't really get a lot of information in there. But you do see at the bottom of the contract just a pair of initials, DP. And according to my information here, Hit Monkey and Deadpool have worked together before, so you would have some kind of familiarity with Deadpool.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how you receive the information. Everyone else, you get a text, and the text says, "Hey, it's DP. Got a job for you. Meet me at these coordinates." And if you look up the coordinates, you see that it's in a shipping yard, with like a bunch of those huge shipping containers. I just watched Alice in Borderland season 2, and there's a big section that's in one of these areas, in that show. So, yeah. So I'm assuming everyone is for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always looking to find a new team to join.
Yes. Yeah.
Action Bastard has an old flip phone, so it takes him like 10 minutes just to respond on my way. Because he's not used to having to hit, gotta hit three times to get to the C and everything or whatever. So let's keep backing up because he hits it too many times. Or
so we got everybody's day. You all got this call to show up. I guess in order of events. Actually, this made me think of how does Guns for Hands use a phone?
This is gonna be
Talk
difficult.
to text.
He makes very good use of the of Siri, and he's got the Face ID.
Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, that explains it. Just a stray thought that I had, but you all receive this message. You decide to head to the coordinates, whether it be to actually join a team, to finally get there for the adventure on time, Action Bastard, or another job, like for Hit Monkey, Ren. You have a dance studio, but you're like moonlighting as kind of a merc for hire. I know you said you were part of the Defenders for a little bit, so.
That and as Guardians of the Galaxy, but yeah, she is actually officially retired from adventuring, but anytime there's a call to action, she's ready to jump on it.
So
Oh, I know you mentioned Annabelle earlier. So do you think this is like I'm not adventuring because of my boo, or is it like I don't know.
So she was also part of those groups, and yeah, I think it was just you know what, it's time to kind of back off of the adventuring a little bit and enjoy our time together. So
Gotcha. Yeah, I love it. All right. So yeah, I think you guys slowly trickle in one at a time. Ren shows up. Guns for hands strolls up. Shortly after that, Hitmonkey gets there, and then last but on time, Action Bastard.
Yeah. So when you hear his car, because the belt's slipping, so it's doing that squealing belt. And it comes in, and as he comes into the parking lot, like the muffler hits the ground, so it backfires. And then it comes to a screeching halt. And then when he opens the door, it like tilts off because the top hinge is busted, so it like slants. So he has to like lift the door to slam it shut. Then he strolls up and goes, "Action Bastard at your service."
Hey.
Hitmonkey is just like peeling an orange. I just.
yeah, Ren's like, "Oh, buddy, it looks like you could use an upgrade."
Sadly, that is my upgrade. You should have seen the car I owned before this one.
Well, yeah, awkwardly, she's just like, "Congratulations."
Thank you. I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, you really should be.
Hitmonkey throws the skin of the orange at the car in disgust.
Thanks, little buddy.
Guns for Hands is like, wow, that's really cool. And he points at the tire and shoots a tire out. And he's like, sorry, I'll pay for it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
He's got like insurance on his guns, so like anytime there's like damage, you just file a claim.
It automatic. Every shot comes with like your card, like your contact, your insurance information.
Bullet has it on it.
Yeah.
Reaches for his wallet, shoots himself in the ass.
So yeah, you all have this like kind of awkward exchange, and then it kind of falls silent in the group for a little bit, and you guys are standing there, and you're like, something should be happening, right? Like, what's going on? Like I said earlier, Hitmonkey, you've dealt with Deadpool before, so you know that he's like kind of absent-minded, scatterbrained, a little bit insane. So you know that this is kind of his like his like reputation, right? This is like, you've dealt with this before, but you're like, everybody's kind of getting sick of it. So like several more moments go by. You guys are getting fed up, and just as you start to question if this is even a real gig, let's see. I think it's just funny if Guns for Hands phone starts ringing.
And he goes into his pocket and is like holding it like this. Siri, answer.
I have to imagine he wears it on a lanyard.
No, answer. Oh, Siri just talked. And yeah, he answered. Finally answers the phone.
Yeah. So the caller ID, when you finally get it into position, it comes up as unknown. But
speaker. Siri, speaker.
You're probably gonna have to change the name to like Syri, just so you're not setting everyone's phones off this whole adventure.
Right.
Yeah, so the voice comes out over the speaker, so everybody can hear you at this point. Or hear. It's hey, it's DP. Listen. I'm waiting for you at the southern side of the shipping yard. I'm sorry about this. It's not my idea. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in. And then the phone clicks off.
And I'm just pointing, like I'm throwing my arms in the air, frustrated.
And how far away
We're
is
supposed
this?
to meet here.
Yeah, what the hell?
So you guys are at the shipping yard. He's saying he's on the other side of the shipping yard from you all.
Oh, okay.
So almost simultaneously, as you guys are like, "Oh, come on, Deadpool! Like, why are we doing this?" 3 black SUVs roll up and surround you, kind of pinning you up towards the entrance to the shipping yard. And a bunch of henchmen jump out of the car. You can tell they're typical henchmen, leather jackets. They got different kinds of guns. They look kind of like dicks. And they get out and let's do some stuff.
Do some stuff.
All
do
right,
some
I do.
stuff.
Yeah. This is, I don't have a map for this one. This is just theater of the mind.
Okay. Just as he's putting his gun away is when these guys pull up.
Putting his gun away.
Or his phone.
Like in his
I'm sorry.
pocket.
His phone.
Okay. Damn it. Where's the initiative tracker? So roll that initiative.
I realize that
No.
I have a shit ton of focus, and like 3 of my abilities uses focus. And they only use 5.
Oh.
You're very focused.
Optimize.
Yep. I didn't take any powers that use any amount of
Man, yeah.
focus.
Ant-Man used like 20 or like 30 on something, so that's like 5 is amazing.
I think there's there's like 2 abilities, 2 powers where you spend focus to increase the damage. And there's one for range and one for melee, and I should have taken one of those.
Yeah, but you can spend as much focus as you want, right?
Yeah, I found out later that is not true.
Oh, I thought I read that
so
on Ant-Man.
those of you who listened to our first time playing through the Marvel Multiverse RPG, Cody had an ability where he could spend as much focus to increase his damage. And I found out that you can only spend up to 5 times your rank,
Your rank,
in focus. So for you guys, I think you were all like rank 3 or 4. So it was like he spent like all of his focus to take out the boss, and he could only spend like 25, 30.
Oopsie.
It's like, oops, I messed up.
Okay, so I think we're set. The henchmen are going to unload on you guys. They kind of got the
That's
drop
disgusting.
on you.
Oh,
They're gonna unload all of their bodily fluids on guns for hands specifically.
Hell yeah, brother.
So they're gonna take a couple of shots. That is a total of 13. I'm just gonna run down the line here. They're shooting at Hit Monkey for this one. That's a 13 against your agility defense.
okay. My agility defense. Let me get back in. No, I have a 17.
Yeah.
Hot damn.
They start firing, and it's like wildly around. Not even close to hitting you. The next henchman takes another shot. This will be on Ren. That's a 15 against your agility defense.
Yeah, that'll do some damage.
Okay, so yeah, they start unloading, and you feel like you were caught off guard, right? Like this should have hurt you, but the bullets are just spraying above your head, basically. So you don't take any damage. Action bastard, 15 against your agility defense.
Yep, that would hit.
Yeah, you notice the same thing. You're like kind of in that slow motion state where you're like, oh shit, and this guy lines up the gun like pointed in your direction, and then just like starts waving around, like nowhere close to you. And then the final henchman in this round. That's a 10 against guns for hands, agility defense.
I got a question. I'm sorry.
Okay.
How many feet away are they? Give or take?
20-ish feet.
Okay, then that ability cannot activate. I think it says spaces, which I think in this game it's 5 feet, right?
I think that's right.
Yep, that is a miss.
All right, yeah. Bullets just peppering off of the shipping containers behind you. So as you look around, you surveil the area. There's these SUVs that are kind of blocking your way out, but behind you there is an opening into the shipping containers, into the shipping yard that you can kind of fall back into. That takes us to the top of the round. This has to be sorted.
It does.
Oh, that's the wrong way. Okay, Ren, you're up first.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit odd because I didn't actually feel any pain, I guess, from that attack. But I'm going to go ahead and attack with my fun wire arms. I think I can use, I'm using my Whirling Frenzy power, maybe?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Alright, so it is for melee weapons. It does cost 5 focus. But the character makes a melee check and compares it against the melee defense of every enemy within their reach. If an attack is a success, the enemy takes half regular damage. On a fantastic success, enemy takes full damage and suffers the weapon's special effect, but I don't think I have one with that.
Okay. What's the deal with? I know you said you have your hands can turn into not guns, but metal wires that can shoot out.
Yeah.
What's your
I'm trying to find
range
the
on that?
details.
Okay.
Well, it's melee, but I don't know what the. Where is the?
Was that character in that PDF you sent?
You have extended reach too, which says the character's reach is 10 times the normal.
What? 10 times?
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's
Nice.
50 feet.
So yeah, you can melee attack from where you're at.
Okay. Alright, we'll do that then. And so, I'm attacking, and that was a total of 16.
The 16 against his melee defense is a hit. So what's that effect again?
Alright, it's gonna be all... Alright, Whirling Frenzy says... it's a melee check and comparing it against the melee defense of every enemy within their reach. If the attack is a success, enemy takes half regular damage. On a fantastic success, which I don't think that is,
Nope.
They would take full. So, they would take half regular damage.
Yeah,
It's
the
12.
fantastic success is when you roll a Marvel on the Marvel die,
Gotcha.
and you succeed on the check. So this is everybody in range takes half of your damage that you just rolled.
Yes, and that would be 6 damage.
That is very good. So we got those guys. Awesome. And then
That's a
Can I
crazy
just
ability.
explain how that would look a little bit?
please do, yeah.
Yeah, so like again, her arms are like these coiled masses of wire. So like, think Groot, where he's able to like extend all of his like branches and bitch slap everybody, but like it's metal. So I'm just like kind of doing the Groot thing, throwing my arms out and just whack, 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 whack all over.
Nice.
All right. Well, make sure you denote that you spent focus. You can do that on your character sheet as well. But after Ren is Hitmonkey.
Okay. Hitmonkey drops the orange, throws his arms in a downward V shape. 2 guns come flying out into his hands, and he lines up against all these guys. How many are there again? You said like
4.
There are 4 that got out of the vehicles.
Okay. Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and just do weapons blazing here. So he's gonna pick 2 different characters and take a shot at him. Yeah, this is an ability. So let me go ahead and roll that. If I remember how to roll stuff.
It's you're not using the character sheet.
No, I am using the characters.
There's an attack. You see the attack?
Under ability scores,
There's
there's
ranged.
Yeah, you'd go for agility attack.
Okay, there it is. So I got numbers.
Sure did.
This is an attack. 2 ranged attacks. I can make a. Let's see. Hang on. Make 2 ranged attacks against separate targets. If they can. Okay. Make a single agility check and compare it to the target's agility defenses. On a success, the affected target takes half damage, and then let me know if it's fantastic because I don't remember.
It's not.
Okay. You didn't roll a Marvel on your center die, so that's what makes it fantastic successes.
All right. So if I hit them, I hit 2 targets for half damage.
Cool. Half. Yeah.
Nice. And then after that, like I go like I do like the splits all the way down to the ground, like I'm limbering up to pounce.
Fantastic. Guns for hands.
Guns for hands is going to he's gonna be like fuck, and you said there was like a container to drop into.
Not to drop into. There are shipping containers behind you forming a wall, but there's an opening there that you can kind of fall back into the shipping yard.
Yeah, he's just gonna like use it as cover and then just start weapons blazing like Hitmonkey did. 16 against their agility defense.
That is a hit. So this is the same move.
Yeah, same dudes too. So it'll be
same dudes.
10 points of damage. I assume round down. That's just a guess though.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
10 points against the same dudes that Hitmonkey hit.
Dang, yeah, they're just getting riddled with bullets at this point. Scraping across the arm. One guy takes a shot in the shoulder. Awesome. All right, is that everything? That was your turn?
Yeah, move standard.
Fantastic. Action Bastard.
So Action Bastard is going to reach behind himself and pull out his Action Bastard Rod. And
say that 5 times fast.
Action Bastard Rod. 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 I think I did it.
I think you got it, yeah.
Yay!
Gold star.
And basically, Action Bastard's Bastard Rod is basically like it's not a bat, but it's like those signaling batons that like they use at the airports. They're kind of long.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't light up though, but it looks like if you've ever watched a Magical Girl anime, it looks like a Magical Girl's baton. It's like pink with the little gold flaring wings at the bottom of the hilt, and it's basically just a blunt weapon like a bat.
Uh-huh.
And so he's gonna charge in to the guy that's closest to him and just go in for a wailing strike on him.
Yeah.
So that would be considered melee?
Yeah, that would be a melee attack against their melee defense.
14?
That's a hit.
Yeah. 12 damage, or half if they only take half, I guess.
No, this was just an attack on one guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he takes full damage. You bash him right in the nose. Oh! And just blood starts gushing out of his face. We go to the top of the next round, and the henchmen take a couple more pot shots at like the area that you guys are in, but then they all like run back around, open up the car doors, and hop back inside. And you can see that there's people inside the car as well. The cars reverse and peel out of there. And you're standing there. Your hearts are pumping. Yeah.
So as they're peeling away, Action Bastard strikes a pose with his hands on his hips, and he goes, another successful mission.
What the fuck, dude?
AB, I don't think that was our mission.
He just kind of does like the finger guns thing at you. Says, anything you walk away from is a successful mission, and just walks away.
Guns your hands does the same thing, but shoots his guns.
I had the exact same thought, and then I saw the look. I saw the look on Kevin's face. I was waiting for it. Yeah, so you guys are left. The battle has left you behind. Behind you is the shipping yard where you were instructed to go to the south side.
All right. Hit Monkey. I almost call myself Action Monkey because I've heard Action Bastard so much. Hit Monkey like does a flourish and juggles his guns like back into wherever they were concealed before, and begins to like roll off towards wherever we're supposed to meet DP.
Guys, you gotta stop saying
that. I almost called her Kimmy. That's not right. Rin kind of like runs up to walk next to Hit Monkey, and she's like, kind of cute. Can I pet you?
Hit Monkey like turns his head sideways and gives you this side-eyed stare and just turns back.
Okay, you know what? Fair. You were pretty cool back there.
It kind of looks at you and like shrugs your shoulders a little bit.
Yep, all in a day's work. And then, she looks back and she's like, "Are you all coming?"
Yeah.
When you look back to ask that, you see that Action Bastard's like walking not completely the wrong way, but like east instead of south, basically. And then realizes, goes, right there! And then does a little jog up beside you and then walks with you the rest of the way.
Nice. What about our guns for hands?
Yeah. Right behind.
All right.
Yosemite Salmon it up.
How do you load those things?
I said this last night when we were getting ready. We were doing some prep. And I said that it's blood bullets.
Blood bullets?
That's horrifying.
That has
Preloaded
its own
with blood.
its own set of dangers for you.
Oh, gosh.
You're like, yeah, I don't have to reload, but if I shoot too much, I die.
And here he is shooting off bullets in the air.
Where's
Just
my iron
unload.
pills?
You like start to get lightheaded after too many shots.
I know.
Oh my
After every
God, yeah.
battle, he pulls out that like old lady or old man like pill popper thing with like 60 pills in it.
I was gonna say he's gonna
got-
carry around orange juice and cookies with him.
Yeah.
every time he goes into battle.
With them all the time.
Do you ever like donate blood? Do you just like shoot it into the bag?
Yeah.
It's always leaking out, and they're like, "Thanks," as you're walking out the door.
Okay, I really hope I don't mess this all up, but I'm going to bring you over to the map because now we are officially in the shipping yard.
Ooh.
Here we go. Shipping yard time.
Oh, we got a map.
Hey.
Hey,
Nice.
containers.
There's lots of them. It's a shipping
Holy
yard.
carp. There's a lot of those.
So yeah, you make your way southward. Let me know if anything piques your interest, if you want to explore an area. Yeah.
Yeah, Rin's like, oh, I always kind of wondered what people kept in these things. And she like runs up to the shipping container like next to her, which I'm trying to look. Yeah. And like breaks open the lock if there is one, just to like see what's inside.
Yeah, sure. You open up, you break the lock. What a
I'm just
jerk.
thinking about it, and I'm like, but I've got wires for hands. I literally could just pick the lock. I just decide to break it.
Sure, yeah. You swing open the cargo doors. That's shipping container doors, I guess, whatever it is. And you see just a bunch of like Avengers merchandise. There's like stuffed Captain Americas and like Hulk hands. Like just a bunch of superhero like bullcrap, basically.
Oh, nice. She she wasn't intending on taking anything, but when she sees the Hulk hand, she's like, "Oh my gosh, Annabelle would love this, and our anniversary's coming up, so don't tell." And like I take 2 of them.
Well, yeah, you guys are leading right now. Let me know where you want to go, and then I'll tell you what you see there. So,
Action Bastard looks down this little seemingly dead end.
yeah, you look down that way. It looks pretty standard as far as what the hell was that? What the hell was that token? Kevin did
don't
it.
worry about it. I have a character portrait, but it's not updating on the one you gave me, so I don't know how to update that.
Oh, if you want to send it to me, I can put it in while you guys are doing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you look down that way. You see a shipping container. You see several shipping containers stacked on top of each other. There doesn't seem to be anything of note down there.
Okay.
Hitmonkey's going to jump on top of one of these containers to get a bird's eye, well, as much of a monkey's eye view of the whole yard.
Oh, okay. Where are you jumping? I guess it's...
I'll run and just jump up on this green container to my left.
Okay.
Just see if there's anything like noteworthy.
Can you move your character?
Yep.
I have the trait sneaky, so he's sneaking around right now.
Oh, a sneaky guy, he said.
I'm a sneaky guy, so he's gonna get behind these crates over here, across the alleyway, I guess, from Mr. Monkey. The character has an edge on agility checks when sneaking around. Enemies have trouble on vigilance checks to detect the character when the character is invisible or hiding.
Yes, so Hitmonkey, you run over, you use some of your parkour, and you hop your way up on top of one of the shipping containers, and across the way, you see something concerning.
All right. If for some reason I refreshed and it put me in that other Roll20 game where we created the characters.
What?
I have no idea.
How does that happen?
He's shifting multiverses.
Oh my god.
For a second, Guns for Hands disappears. He's back.
Oh, good.
Back in the New York.
What was that? That was weird.
Back in the back in the New York.
It sounded like Eric. Do you want? I don't know what it was.
All right, I'm going back to the map.
Okay, Hitmonkey is gonna point at whatever's concerning, and in a hushed whisper,
Oh God.
Oh, as you jump and clang onto this fairly empty metal shipping container, these guys see you as well, Mr. Monkey. I think as of right now, they're definitely unaware of the sneaky guns for hands, but they definitely saw everybody walk in, so they're generally aware that there's 4 people in here. So let's roll initiative.
initiative.
Let me get the initiative tracker up.
Hey, it worked.
Hey, are doing it.
Wow, it's working, guys.
Oh, but it kept the other initiative on there on mine.
Oh, that's because it's probably a single token. I had that issue too.
Okay.
Just multiplied. So yeah.
Tell me whatever your number is so I can delete the extra one.
15.
Ren,
11.
Hitmonkey,
17.
that one.
Oh, I rolled a Marvel.
Oh, that's something, and I forget what it is. Action Bastard.
A 9.
Oh, woof.
All right.
Hey, he's always late, so it makes sense.
Oh, I'm in the wrong layer. Take that, me, you idiot.
Characters who get a fantastic result on their initiative check get to take part in a bonus round before the combat begins.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Hey, Hit Monkey got that.
Which means he basically gets to go twice in a row.
Nice.
What happened?
I see that Alex just rolled some initiative and got a Marvel. Yeah.
Shit.
I feel like the last time we played this, he was getting a lot of those as the GM,
I was the GM.
right? Oh, well, someone was getting a lot of them as GM, so I guess it was you.
You don't
Yeah.
even know.
Oh, man. Are we saying MSG? Because I could go for some ramen.
Yeah.
And all right, so we have one henchman that got a fantastic success. We have Hitmonkey, who also got a fantastic success. Hitmonkey, you are up first.
Okay, is this a full round then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I can move. How far can I move? This says run speed 5. That's just 5 squares, right? Like that's...
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so... Okay, 1, 2, 3...
I'm gonna go pee while he does that.
Of course, I don't know, like, I want to go from one container to the other. Can I do that with 5 spaces? Considering I have to jump up and down.
Yeah, I don't think... I think out of combat, it's reasonable that Hitmonkey could scale a shipping container. In combat, I don't know that you could scale that distance very easily.
Okay, so I
Do
can't...
you have, like, a power that, like a basic power or something that helps you traverse things or something?
I only have one thing that kind of sounds like it might matter, but I don't think. It's called, let me find it. Oh, it might be under my traits. Free running, it says I get an edge on agility checks made to perform acrobatics during a movement action, but it doesn't really give me like extra speed or anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think that factors in here, per se.
Okay. So I either I could like double move to get over there or attack and then move is what you're saying. I couldn't get over there and attack.
Yeah, just
Okay.
because of the height difference. You're like 10 feet up in the air, so dropping down, running across, and then getting 10 feet back up, it would be tough to do in a round.
Okay, so I can go ahead and make an attack and then maybe hop down and start running towards him.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead do. I'm gonna again my signature pose. Throw my arms down. Guns come out. I catch them. I'm gonna go do weapons blazing. So just one attack, split against the 2 closest targets. Oh, also, can I get a quick description on these guys? I know we just saw 4 guys, but like just kind of what they look like.
Yeah, they're all kind of like they're in the henchman uniform, white t-shirt, black leather jackets, short cropped black hair, some like 3 days of 5 o'clock shadows.
Okay.
Like just kind of like brutish looking guys.
Okay. So yeah, guns come down, and then I look at the two closest to me, and with the quickest whip of motion, I bring the gun across my neck like in a kill motion, and then point it at them and take a shot. Did that? Yeah, that came through. So I got a 13, and that's agility based.
13 versus agility defense. That's a hit.
Okay, so I hit both of them for the half regular damage, so 7 damage to both of them.
So obviously this guy is the closest. I don't know which one's the second closest for you.
I guess the two guys that are
The two front guys?
more
Okay.
north. Yeah.
Yeah.
FYI, there is a jump speed.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a bunch of different your speed and size is in the same block as your ability scores. You just have to click a little tab and it'll show you your movement speeds.
So does jump speed mean like how high you can jump vertically then?
Yeah.
Okay.
In one movement action.
Distance too, right?
Okay.
I would say you can jump you can long jump as well as high jump.
Okay. So I'm like 1 square short of the jump speed then, basically. Because if I had a jump speed of 4, you're saying I could leap from one container to the other?
Yeah, I would say that would make sense.
Okay. Well, then in this case, this seems so dumb, but I take these 2 shots, and then I'm going to like put my hands down on the ground and flip over. My tail come whipping up over as I jump down off the container and then begin to move as far as I can to get closer to these guys. So you just kind of tell me where you want that to be.
Yeah, I mean, you're just dropping down a space and then running forward. So wherever you want to put yourself,
Okay.
keeping that in mind.
All right. I dropped out of their sight at this point. And then I see guns for hands next to me, and I look at him, and I gotta get, and my tail points up.
Yes, I love it.
like, what? I roll a logic check.
Okay, so this is the guy that rolled the Marvel, so I think he runs over. He was not happy to see you start unloading, so he just runs over to the side of the shipping container and points like a MP5 over the edge and just starts unloading. So this is an agility attack. That is a 16 against your...
I think it was 17, right?
Your agility defense.
Okay, I have evasion, so it says I can use my. Let's see.
Wait, he lost. You
Oh,
have
no.
17.
That's not what it is. I thought I had an ability to like give you trouble on a roll, but I don't think that's what this is.
But he rolled under. Isn't it 17?
Yeah, 17. Oh, what'd you say you rolled, a 16?
16.
Oh, yeah, that's under.
Yeah, so just peppering the ground around you. Can't seem to, I guess, even though this should be an easy kill shot, he's just like wildly firing.
Well, and Hitmonkey is incredibly agile, so he might be like doing a little dance too.
Oh, for sure. So then it's Hitmonkey's turn in the actual top of the round.
Okay, I want to, with my jump speed of 3, that should take me up 5 feet above this container, right? If it's 10 feet vertically. Am I picturing this right? The jump speed, 5 feet up, like for every number I get, or is it like how does it work?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so
3 times 5.
So I'm going to look at guns for hands like he's an idiot because he was doing logic checks on my tail pointing up. And then I'm going to crouch down and then jump up and like almost like slow motion as I come up eye level with this guy. And I'm going to do my. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I'm going to do fast. No, that I can't do that. I'm going to just do guns blazing again. So I'm going to target him and then the one that's right behind him.
Okay.
So that's a 19 total against agility.
That'll do it.
So they're both going to take half of 21. So what is that?
Find
10?
the rules on if it was rolling, rounding up or down. So we've been rolling down.
I'm just going to keep going with it. I'll round down. 10 damage to 2 guys is still pretty good.
Okay, and then I want to...
Yeah, is this purely a vertical jump, or are you jumping up onto the container?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to jump and land on the edge of the container next to him, if I can do that.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
You're jumping like 10 feet up and then 5 feet over. Maybe you have to like do like a little bit of a rollover, some parkour action to get up on there, but I think you can do that.
Okay. Yeah, and then I just land toe-to-toe with this guy. No fear in these eyes.
And yeah, so that was Hit Monkey, so it's Guns for Hands' turn.
All right, guns for hands. He's going to do like a jump climb up on top of here for his movement because, yeah. He's going to pull himself up and get on top of here. And then he's going to take, I think I'm like literally it's called point blank or something. Double tap? The character makes a ranged attack against an enemy within 2 spaces. It's free cost. And then we're going to attack and see what happens. Here we go, baby. That's pretty good. Damn, not a... Okay, on a regular success, it takes regular damage.
Okay. Yeah, he takes...
That is 25 points of damage. So yeah, he pulls himself up, and then immediately right next to him, he goes, "Oh, shit!"
Fantastic.
But don't play hide and seek with this guy.
All right. This... Yeah, let's see. Gotta move your guys. Don't make me move your guys.
It's my first day as a monkey.
Just move him! Okay, so the next henchman in line is going to... I'm gonna do the snap shooting ability. The character splits their attack and makes 2 ranged attack against separate targets. Or they can focus a single attack on a single target. Make a single agility check and compare it to the target's agility defense. On a success, an affected target takes half regular damage. On a fantastic success, an affected target takes full damage and is bleeding. So this is going to be on Guns for Hands as well as Hit Monkey. He takes a shot with another gun. Oh my god!
Oh no!
I swear, this is what I'm talking about. You have a marble.
Well, the other thing is that I'm playing 15 different characters, so I get to roll 10 times
more,
as much as you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So that also accounts
I
for
am
me getting more of those.
Going to use an ability called... Where was it? Slow motion dodge.
I will also be
As
using
a
that.
reaction.
Yeah.
An enemy makes an attack against the trigger is an enemy makes an attack against the character's agility or defense. The effect is the enemy has trouble on the attack. And you always roll, if they roll a Marvel on the Marvel die, you always re-roll the Marvel die.
Okay, so this just gives me trouble.
Yeah. So hover over the Marvel die and it should give you the option.
Yeah,
Damn.
much better.
That is a hit.
That is a miss for me.
Okay, so affected targets take half damage. So Kevin,
So that
5 damage.
is 5 damage. How do I do that?
You just subtract it from your health up at the top.
There. Can I just like take it? Click on it?
I just disappeared
I'm
off of my screen.
I'm typing on my.
He keeps traveling interdimensionally.
Wait, where did my character go?
You disappeared. That's what I just said.
Into the Marvelverse.
I think you deleted your character token.
Oh, no.
You can't hit me if I'm not here.
Hold on.
I can bring you back.
I'm back. No.
Oh my gosh, no, there's two of them.
Okay. I was typing on my PC, but I have my character sheet on my laptop device thing. I'm a dummy.
What a dumbo.
It was 5 points of damage, right?
5 points, yeah. The other henchman that's right in front of you is going to do the same thing. Snap shooting. So
I have something.
Hit me with it.
I think I have an ability that gives me 2 reactions.
Combat reflexes.
Oh, I did take. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I have combat reflexes. So I'm going to.
Cool.
I'm not going to slow motion dodge. I'm going to point blank parry if he misses me.
Oh, so you get an attack back on
Yes.
him if he misses? Ooh,
Yes.
It's rough.
I will be using that if he hits me.
Okay.
That is a
bad
miss.
roll. That's a miss.
So
On
now
both.
Baby.
You parry.
the character makes a ranged attack against the enemy. It has to be within 2 spaces. You're right next to me. And then we just attack with that. Oh, that's a high roll without a
Damn.
Marvel on the Marvel die, though.
Oh man,
Really could have
almost-
used that. That would have been nice.
yeah,
So that
that's
is, if the attack is a success, the enemy takes regular damage, 25 points of damage.
dog, man.
Yeah. What are you? How are you hitting the guy? I guess.
So I assume you said they're holding pistol, handgun.
Some of them have some smaller submachine guns. Some of them have pistols.
Yeah. So
it's a variety of guns.
on his turn, he's like, "Oh shit!" And then you see him. The guy across from him goes to shoot him. He shoots once over his shoulder, and I parry, hit his hand out of the way, and then with my other hand, I shoot him.
Yeah,
Right in the
you
stomach.
clock him right through the
Brutal.
stomach, and he drops his gun and grabs the wound, and then starts to fall over and topples off of the shipping container as he is down.
Ha
Gone. And now it is Ren's turn.
Yeah, so, first off, with my range, did you say, would I be able to reach everyone at this point or not?
You tell me, you got a range tool.
I
50,
never
yes.
learned how to do that.
You never
Okay.
learned how to use. You can hit everybody but hit monkey.
I swear to you. Okay.
Which is ironic.
Hey, Des, on the side of the screen, there
There's
is
a little ruler.
a little ruler. If you click the ruler, and then I think you need to select where it's snapping to. You don't want it to snap to the
It
center.
says snap to center. Okay.
Snap to corner,
Snap to corner.
and then you
The
can
corner
just
next to
click and drag, and that'll bring out your measuring.
We've been using Roll20 for what, 6 years?
Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think
Baby's
it always
first roll
just was
20.
snap to center, so
know.
I couldn't figure it out.
So the other thing that we'll keep in mind is that the shipping containers are raised up. So, whatever that theory is, not
The
theory,
triangle
but
theory.
mathematical. Yeah.
Pythagoras.
You have Pythagoras. That's what I'm trying to think of, but I'm stupid.
Yeah, but you
You-
are stupid.
It's going to kind of mess with it a little bit, I think, because these guys are far away. They're at the range of your attack, and they're also elevated.
How tall are
Okay.
these containers?
I don't know what an actual shipping container
10
is.
feet,
I was
maybe?
just assuming 10 feet.
10 feet makes sense to me.
Yeah, so she probably like could see the one that's closest. If that.
Okay. Yeah. So when let's say the camera pans over to see Rin, and since she does have a dance background, she's got her leg kicked up on the old latch from that shipping container, just stretching because she doesn't want to like pull a muscle. And yeah, so she drops her leg down, and I'm gonna say she runs more towards the center where this aisleway is. And she's like, watch your step. It's slick up there. And yeah, the guy, how do I ping him? Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
Proud of
Yeah.
you.
Thanks so much. Yeah,
you're
so
doing
she
it.
says that to that guy. She as she says that, she like throws her hands out towards him, and wraps her like cords around his like legs and tries to pull him off of it. Yeah.
Is this an ability
I
that
want
you
him to
have?
fall. Nope, I'm just saying it, and you're gonna tell me if it works with my attack. I'm saying it, Alex.
So what are you trying to do?
Pull this guy down.
Pull him off of the
Because
thing?
he's like towards the edge of that shipping container, yeah. Yeah, make him lose his balance or something. Anyway, that is a 14 melee.
Okay. Sure. So that would hit his defense. Because this is kind of a it's combat, but it's not an attack roll per se. I will give him a chance to stay on. I'm just trying to remember how I do this. This would be an agility. This is what I need to do. You have a range of 50 feet, right? So I'm gonna say this is successful. You're able to reach up, wrap a couple of your razor wire extremities around his leg and yank him down off of the shipping container. So he falls. Doof. Oh.
Oh, dang. We forgot to pick a team maneuver.
Well, I mean, that's something we can figure out.
Maybe we figure it out after this battle.
Maybe we did.
Maybe we do.
Maybe we.
Also, don't forget that you start with a number of karma as equal to your rank, which you can use to gain an edge, give enemy trouble, regain some health, focus.
Okay.
Yes. Give
Thank
yourself
you.
that karma, and then also Hit Monkey and Action Bastard take an extra karma
Yeah.
Whoa.
Thank you.
because you
How do I-
did fun stuff that I like. Yeah. Okay, so he falls. With his agility roll, I don't think he really gets hurt from that fall. He's just now in a prone position, has to get back up. This guy, you just pulled him off of the shipping container. He stands back up and points his gun at Ren. And he's just going to take a shot. Because basically you're his only good target at this point.
Okay.
So he's going to fire. That's a 13 against your agility defense.
Yep, that hits.
Hits, that's 8 damage.
All right.
And then that takes us to Action Bastard.
He does that, and then he
And then
he's
he
gonna,
leaves.
he's gonna run away. He's gonna run up to the henchman that he just saw fall off the container,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna take a swing with his bastard rod.
Uh-oh.
And that's going to be a Marvel on the Marvel die.
Oh, yeah,
Marvelous.
baby.
Oh,
For a total
boy.
of 20.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's a 14 damage.
Ooh, buddy.
When you get a Marvel, did you do a special attack or just a regular attack?
Just a regular swing of the bat.
Let's
Or
see what a
baton.
fantastic success. The yes and result. So, not to. What's the word? What's the right word? Not to question your GMing, but when she said she wanted them to fall off, I would be like, "Oh, if you get a Marvel on the Marvel die, then they'll fall off of the platform." Would be something. So, like, I don't know for this situation. I don't know what a fantastic situation. I think it's double damage, right?
Typically, that's what all my abilities say.
Oh yeah, okay. Attacks usually do double damage. Character might get an edge on their next action in this cheat sheet. Or the narrator picks a situational bonus or just suggests something to the narrator.
Yeah. Well, so first off, shut up, Kevin. And then secondly,
We need that song.
and then second thing, Action Bastard, I'm gonna say that you deal your regular damage, but as part of your movement of just clocking this dude with your bastard rod, you're able to slip the rod under his gun and flip it out of his hand, like down the length of this like kind of kill box area that you're in.
Sweet.
So he's just completely disarmed at this point.
Nice.
So that takes us to the top of the order. That's Hit Monkey.
Hey, monkey. All right, I got this guy in front of me. What do I want to do? I would like to. I guess I'll do fast strikes, and I can focus. This is splitting my attack again, but this says I can focus on a single target. So yeah, I still got the guns in my hands, but I'm gonna just like pistol whip him with this.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know how this. I don't think it matters as far as like it says normally 2, but I'm only targeting 1. So
Or
it
you
says
can
or
focus a single attack on a single target. Yeah.
yeah, but it's not like they're gonna take full damage. It's still just like regular. They'll take half unless I get a success. All right. So let me go ahead and just whip this. This is gonna be
Why don't you
with
just do
my.
a regular attack then?
Just do a regular melee attack. You don't have
Okay.
to use an
Or
ability
ranged.
every time.
Oh,
Or,
you know
yeah.
what though? My melee's not so great, so I guess I'll just point blank shoot him in the chest.
That's fine. That works.
I'm gonna use.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my dog.
The dog wants to
Arc
help.
attack?
Yeah.
The
I'm
monkey
gonna
has a
switch this
dog?
up. I'm gonna use double tap. Makes a ranged attack against an enemy within 2 spaces. There we go.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm doing.
that's what I did. Yeah.
Pop him in the chest, baby. What'd I get? I got a Marvel.
Marvel.
That's Marvel.
Yeah.
That's it already has like a fantastic result on for it. I think it's like bleeding.
Double damage, and he's bleeding. If he's got anything left in his body.
I already see this.
Somebody hit me with the bleeding rules. But 36 damage is rough.
Oh, he's still around. Okay. Man, I was
We'll
hoping
get
to
right to that.
I was hoping to leave him in the dust and go leaping off.
He is very badly injured. I
Condition.
think he drops down to one knee, and is like gripping the bullet wound, and trying to. He's like using his gun to try and steady himself. He's in very bad shape.
I'm gonna hit him with
Bleeding
my tail.
A bleeding character loses 5 health at the end of each of their turns until they die or the condition ends. Anyone, including the victim, can stop the bleeding by using an action to make a successful logic check against a target number of 10. Doesn't say if it's a standard. Yeah. The condition also ends anytime the victim recovers 1 or more health.
Okay.
It doesn't say whether making the logic check is an action. By using an action to make a successful logic check. So yeah, it is a
Cool.
standard action.
All right. So that was Hit Monkey. This guy in the back. Oh, did somebody have something else to say?
Since I'm seeing he's in such bad shape, I'm just gonna head off towards the edge of the container here.
Okay.
I kind of just leave him in the dust because he's no longer a threat to Hit Monkey.
Dang, that's rough. Okay. So, let's say that. Anyway, yeah, you just blast this guy and then walk off. So rude. But yeah, it is this henchman in the back. It's his turn. He sees the carnage that's unfolding, and he's like, fuck, I don't get paid enough for this. And he bolts. He starts running off. Yeah, breaks line of sight. Then it is the...
Did you skip me? What
Oh,
initiative?
you are no longer in the initiative tracker.
Yeah, because I remember I got deleted.
Yeah. Well, that's your fault. You skipped you.
Well, actually, if you look on the screen, I'm here. It's just my character portrait isn't there.
Yeah, why don't you hit that with a refresh?
I don't want to.
Because you're not there. Do you remember what your
15.
initiative was? 15?
Yeah, I can see it's right here. Oh, and it's not.
Now it's there. Boom, boom. You're back in. Yes, so you would be up next.
Yes, sir. I think I'm going to do the weapons blazing again.
Okay.
The one where I can split my attacks. Yeah. I'm going to fight against the guy who's barely hanging on and the guy who's fighting against Action Bastard. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a total of 15.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And that'll be 6 points of piercing damage.
6 points. Yeah, this guy over here, he's down on one knee, steadying himself with a gun. You shoot him in the back.
God.
You said it was 6 damage?
Yeah.
He's still clinging to life.
That's
No!
ridiculous. I thought he was way below that.
This guy is also feeling rough. Taking a shot basically in the shoulder from above.
Yeah, he's standing on these containers. He aims one down at Action Bastard's enemy and then right across to the other container and shoots him at the same time.
Oof. Okay, so now we have... Okay, it's this guy's turn. He is just at death's door. He's seeing some stuff, and he just bolts. He throws himself off of the container, rolls up to his feet. He's just gushing blood out, and 5. He's just taking all of his energy to get out of here. Yeah.
And then he takes 5 points of damage.
Yep, 5
And
damage.
he takes as soon as he clears the shipping yard, but still you can see him off in the distance. He gets out to where you guys were kind of chilling and hanging out at the beginning of the adventure when those guys pulled up.
Yeah,
Gets out to that area, and you just see him kind of slump to the ground.
Hit Monkey knew.
He did know.
Yep. And then the the last guy is gonna follow suit. He's seen the writing on the wall. He just takes off. Yeah, basically everyone has scattered and left you high and dry.
So all of them had a higher ability, like rank than me in the order?
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to do anything just now, and all 3 of them left.
Yeah.
Alright. Lame.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, you guys have defeated the henchman. I'm sorry it wasn't to your liking, Des.
Jeez.
Shit. Anyway, yeah, you guys are back to exploring the shipping yard. But we're at time, apparently, and so we will continue this exploration next episode.
I hope my Amazon packages are in these containers.
Thanks to Sirenscape for the outstanding sounds and music. Check them out at sirenscape.com. Also, a huge shout out to our wonderful supporters on Patreon. You can sign up for free to get alerts, announcements, and more at patreon.com/adventureawaitspodcast. Finally, check out our back catalog at adventureawaitspod.com. Thanks for listening.